Testing 1, 2, 3. Sounds good to me. They thought losing me would humble me, but I'm still unavailable to the unworthy. Healing didn't make me easier to access, it made me harder to forget. If they could have valued me at my softest, they'll never reach me at my strongest. If they could not have valued me at my softest, they've never they'll never reach me at my strongest. I've outgrown explanations, and I'm still unavailable to the unworthy. No shade, no shots, no subtweets, just boundaries and blessings over here. Be right back.
Yeah, come on now. You hit me up like you forgot my name. Sliding late like it's just a game. But I'm not waiting at no back door. I'm front pew preaching truth, I'm hardcore. This ain't petty, this is prophecy. If you can't reach me, it's divine decree. I ain't ghosting, I'm ascending. Unavailable's the vibe, never pretending. Unavailable, ain't a mood, it's a ministry. Sanctified in my energy. You can't just summon me on your time. I'm stepping in favor, that holy prime. Unavailable, baby, that's a calling. With every note, I'm anointed, not falling. Black girl magic in a double beat. Stilettos hit hard on this concrete. Got my edges laid, spirit loud. God done told me to stand proud. Boys acting like they pastors now, but can't even hold it down anyhow. I ain't being mean, just ministering truth. Unavailable is what I do for my roots.
Let me tell you something right quick.
Being whole ain't arrogance, it's deliverance. You won't find me in your convenience. I'm not an afterthought, I'm a movement. Unavailable, that's my blueprint. I rise above the noise and lies. I hold the line where glory flies. Ministry moves in how I choose. Unavailable, I never lose. Unavailable, ain't a mood, it's a ministry. Holier than your history. When I step out, heaven sings. I move with purpose, not puppet strings. Unavailable, cause I'm in my purpose. Each boundary I set makes me more righteous. Yeah. Unavailable. This my sermon, not your emergency. Unavailable, that's my ministry.
I'm still unavailable to the unworthy. Welcome to the Unorganized Chaos Network. I am the evangelist of entertainment. This is a whosoever will zone. All are welcome here, especially if you're gay, straight, crippled, or crazy. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and turning on that notification bell. I love you. I appreciate you. I thank God for you. This is a place where absolutely nothing makes sense, which makes everything make sense. Now let's play chess, not checkers. Here's the secret. Jealousy works best when it looks like joy. Not performative, not petty, but powerfully unbothered. So here's how to be that irresistible version of you without ever saying their name. Glow up in silence, shine in public, invest in you, new hairstyle, upgraded wardrobe, better skincare, gym selfies. Be subtle. Don't post for them. Post like the whole world is watching you. Let your confidence hit different. Your peace will scream louder than your pettiness ever could. Romance yourself loudly. Post flowers you bought yourself. Take yourself on dates. Tag the location mysteriously. Laugh deeply in stories, even if it's staged. Joy is a flex. The love I was looking for, I found it in the mirror. Upgrade your circle. Be seen with high vibe, attractive people. Collaborate, network, party where joy lives and drama dies. Be spotted living, not lurking. The bandwagon effect. When people see others valuing you, their FOMO kicks in. But boss up quietly. Let results speak. New job, new car, new creative project. Drop it like a plot twist. Keep your wins mysteriously but undeniable. And captions like, I don't announce moves, I make moments. Don't mention them at all. No sub tweets, no passive aggressive memes. Don't block, let them see. But mute them so you're not triggered. The more you make it about them, the less it looks like growth and more like obsession. We're building mystery, not mess. Date your type now. Even if you're not ready for someone new, entertain what's aligned with the version of you that's evolved. If they see you with someone who looks secure, grounded, and glowing, game over. Turn your pain into a platform. Write, speak, build, heal, and let others be inspired by your comeback. When your healing helps others, your ex becomes a footnote in your highlight reel. The goal ain't to make them jealous. The goal is to make you proud. But if they happen to see that pride shining through your peace, success, and glowing skin, well then, bless their little jealous heart. No shade, no sub, just solitude and standards. I don't argue anymore. I just exit. I don't chase. I close. I choose. And I'm still unavailable to the unworthy. I'm still unavailable to the unworthy. I do not shrink to be seen. I do not lower my standards to feel loved. I do not bend for breadcrumbs or beg for energy that drains me. I am aligned with divine respect, sacred reciprocity, and intentional peace. My value is not up for debate. My access is not free to those who treat me like a convenience. I protect my space like it's holy because it is. I open my heart to what pours into me fully, and I remain unavailable to the unworthy. Matthew 7:6. Do not give what is holy to the dogs, nor cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn and tear you in pieces. Matthew 7:6. Your peace is holy. Your time is a pearl. Your presence is a privilege, not a punishment. And when people show they can't honor it, you withhold access, not out of bitterness, but out of wisdom. I've learned the difference between love and leeches, between access and alignment. I don't throw pearls to pigs because I'm still unavailable to the unworthy. Matthew 7:6. All About Love. This is a book by Bell Hooks. All About Love, New Visions. Bell Hooks breaks down what love actually is. Not the fantasy, not the performance, not the trauma bond, but real, reciprocal, soul-nourishing love that requires worthiness through responsibility, respect, and truth. This book will help you recognize when love is withholding what's unhealthy. Teach you how to stop confusing attention with affection. Empower you to detach from people who don't honor your value. Remind you that love without justice isn't love, it's control. We can only love others as much as we love ourselves. To know love, we have to be able to give it and receive it fully with integrity. Bell Hooks. Here go some other book recommendations I would like to give you. Set Boundaries, Find Peace by Nidra Glover Tawwab. The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. Women Who Run with the Wolves by Clarissa Pinkola Estes. Then go on and watch Waiting to Excel again. Waiting to Excel. It's not just about heartbreak, it's about healing, rediscovery, and finally choosing yourself. Each woman in this film has her own moment of awakening when she stops settling, stops sacrificing, and stops saving folks who won't save themselves. We This movie says my love is not a landing pad for confusion. My love is not a landing pad for confusion. I will not be the emergency contact for chaos. I will not be the emergency contact for chaos. I've exhaled the pain. Now watch me inhale my peace. I've exhaled the pain. Now watch me inhale my peace. Waiting to exhale. One of my favorite scenes was Angela Bassett walking away from that burning car, her meat coke. She lit his clothes on fire and still looked like a sermon in heels. Now that is unavailable to the unworthy energy. She says, I gave so much of myself. I forgot what I deserved, but I remember now. Make sure you always remember. Also go, I know you already seen it, but watch it again, The Color Purple. Reclaiming identity through pain and purpose. Eat, pray, love, the self-love pilgrimage. Set it off, because even when life breaks you, you get to rewrite the script. How Stella got her groove back. Terry McMillan wrote this, and she also wrote Waiting to Excel. Those are both books where movies are based off of. How Stella got her groove back. A literal reminder, you can get your power back and still look fine doing it. Then go listen to Masterpiece by Jasmine Sullivan. Listen to anything by Jasmine Sullivan. But Masterpiece is good. Also, Break the Windows Out Your Car is good. Bust the Windows Out Your Car. Masterpiece by Jasmine Sullivan. Jasmine walks in with a vocal crown and lyrical boundary. She is not asking for permission to love herself. She is declaring it with soul, fire, and flawless control. The song says, I see myself now. I choose myself now, and I'm done explaining why. Isn't that beautiful? I see myself now. I choose myself now, and I'm done explaining why. Every part of me is a vision of a portrait of Mona Lisa. I know I'm God's greatest creation. Then she says, I don't need a frame to know I'm art. Let that preach. Somebody should have said amen. I don't need a frame to know I'm art. Go ahead, Reverend Jasmine Sullivan. Also listen to Needed Me by Rihanna. Girl Like Me, of course, by Jasmine Sullivan, featuring her. Cranes in the Sky by Solange. I Am Light, India Ari. The Truth, India Ari. I Am Not My Hair, India Ari. Listen to all India Ari. Any and everything she creates, listen to it. Scars to Your Beautiful, Alessa Cara. Then, of course, go listen to my wife, Jill Scott, Woman. Listen to the live version, though, of her song. It's simply called Woman by Jill Scott. You don't have to convince people to value you. The right ones already will. You don't have to convince people to value you. The right ones already will. And that's from Nidra Global Tawwab. She's a licensed therapist and author of Set Boundaries, Find Peace. I'm still unavailable to the unworthy. This isn't arrogance, it's about discernment. It's about preservation, not punishment. It's about being loved in alignment, not in pieces. Torah teaches that boundaries aren't walls, they are doors with locks, and not everyone gets a key. I'm still unavailable to the unworthy. Divine Creator, my keeper and defender, thank you for teaching me the difference between being chosen and being used. Thank you for showing me that worth is not proven through suffering, but protected through discernment, boundaries, and peace. Today I release the need to be understood by the wrong people. I release the habit of overgiving to underqualified souls. I lay down my tendency to settle for crumbs when you've prepared a table for me in full. God, guard my heart without making it hard. Keep my spirit salt, my standards firm. Let my no be a holy sound, a refusal to re-enter cycles you've delivered me from. I ask you to remind me daily I am not for everyone, and that is not rejection, that is redirection. Make me unavailable to chaos, to confusion, to counterfeit love. Make me unavailable to emotional beggars and spiritual manipulators. Make me unavailable to what doesn't honor you through me, because I am a temple, I am a treasure, I am a testimony, and I deserve what is rooted in truth, respect, healing, and harmony. I am still available to joy. I am still available to peace. I am still available to love that lifts, not drains, but I remain unavailable to the unworthy. In your name that restores and reclaims. Amen. I'm still unavailable to the unworthy. Feel a water break. It's good for you. Get you some. You ever get so healed, so moisturized, so at peace with your own company that folks start asking, who hurt you? And you're going to reply, God did. Then God healed me. Now I don't answer dumb questions or unworthy tests. Well, my beautiful black queens, I came to tell you three things. Your boundaries are not up for debate. Your worth is not a coupon. Your access is not a clearance rack. If they want you, they gotta come correct. Period. Not paragraph. If they want you, they gotta come correct. Period. Not paragraph. See, we used to answer everybody's call. Late night trauma dumpers. Exes shaped like lessons. Situationships built on vibes and red flags. But now, the door is closed, locked, bolted, spiritually secured with motion sensors and holy oil. Stat check: 68% of women say they have stayed in situationships longer than they should have due to emotional guilt. That's from Psychology Today. And yet somehow when we say no more, they say we're bitter. No, I'm not bitter. I'm bounded. I've set boundaries. Let's peel back the curtain on that real quick, because some folks confuse unavailable with angry. Let's talk about it. Unavailable doesn't mean unkind. Unavailable to the unworthy doesn't mean I hate you. It means I love me enough to not shrink. It means I don't text first. I don't chase. I don't explain grown woman decisions to confused men with Wi-Fi. You see, people confuse access with entitlement, but access to me is earned, not assumed. Let me give you a visual. I'm like a five-star restaurant. Come in here asking for a dollar menu. You're going to leave hungry and confused. And speaking of hunger, let's get into what you feel. Let's get into what you feed. Because if you keep feeding people who drain you, my beautiful black queens, guess who's staying starved? Guess who's starving if you keep feeding people who drain you? Stop feeding the unworthy. Look, I know you got a big heart. We all got that let me fix it spirit. But you can't heal someone who profits from being broken. You can't heal someone who profits from being broken. You can't heal someone who profits from being broken. Let's be real. Some people don't want growth. They want your glow so they can sit in your shine without bringing a bulb. The more we protect others from their consequences, the more reckless they get. So ask yourself, am I loving or am I rescuing? Am I nurturing or enabling? Because every time you rescue the wrong one, you risk missing the right one who would never need saving to begin with. Okay, my beautiful black queens, I feel you tensing up. So let's flip the mirror. What makes you worthy? Worthiness isn't proven, it's protected. Worthiness isn't proven, it's protected. You are worthy just because you are here. You are worthy just because the air that you breathe, God gave it to you. You're worthy. You can be a pro ho. You can be a professional. You can be a doctor. You can just be a homemaker, a housewife. Whatever you choose to be, you are still worthy just because you exist. Worthiness isn't proven, it's protected. You were worthy when you were crying in the shower. You were worthy when they ghosted you. You were worthy when your body changed, when your edges thinned, when your smile faded. Worth doesn't wait on applause. And God doesn't build diamonds in well-lit rooms. He builds them in pressure, in silence, in seasons when everybody left. Matthew 7:6. Do not cast your pearls before swine. Stop letting pigs play with your peace. Stop letting pigs play with your peace. Stop letting pigs play with your peace. And if you still think being nice means being available, let me disrupt your whole theology real quick. Jesus had boundaries too. That deserves a pause. Jesus had boundaries too. Even Jesus walked away from folks, didn't heal every town, didn't entertain every Pharisees. And get this, he didn't chase Judas. So who told you your healing requires exhaustion? You don't need to be accessible to be anointed. You don't need to be accessible to be anointed. You don't need to be accessible to be anointed. You don't need to be everybody's go-to just to be good. You don't need to be everybody's go-to just to be good. You are still loving. You are still giving. You are just no longer available to people who only show up when they're empty. Let me land this plane before I take somebody's wig off. Your life is not a layaway plan. If they don't have the full value, they don't get to make payments on your spirit. You are not a maybe. You are not a backup plan. You are not waiting to be picked. You are the blessing. You are the breakthrough. You are the brand new thing. Love is not proven by overextending. Boundaries are not rejection. They are protection. Not everyone deserves access just because they remember your number. So no, I'm not angry. No, I'm not cold. I'm just unavailable to the unworthy. If this spoke to you, tag a beautiful black queen who's in her boundary era. Comment your I had to walk away story. And if you ever feel tempted to go back, just whisper to yourself, unavailable, unapologetic, unbothered. Say it with your chest. Say it in the mirror. Say it in prayer. Because remember, when I asked you in the beginning who hurt you, now your answer is nobody, not anymore. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for turning on that notification button. Do me a favor, please. Share this with at least 4 different people. You're more than likely to become like the 4 people you hang around the most. The Jesus in me loves the Jesus in you. It's so easy to love. May my whole life prove that God is good. I love you. I appreciate you. I thank God for you. If all hearts and minds are clear, let's go govern ourselves accordingly.
Yeah, come on now. You hit me up like you forgot my name. Sliding late like it's just a game. But I'm not waiting at no back door. I'm front pew preaching truth, I'm hardcore. This ain't petty, this is pride. ascending. Unavailable's the vibe, never pretending. Unavailable, ain't a mood, it's a ministry. Sanctified in my energy. You can't just summon me on your time. I'm stepping in favor, that holy prime. Unavailable, baby, that's a calling. With every note, I'm anointed, not falling. Black girl magic in a double beat. Stilettos hit hard on this concrete. Got my edges laid, spirit loud. God done told me to stand proud. Boys acting like they pastors now, but can't even hold it down anyhow. I ain't being mean, just ministering truth. Unavailable's what I do for my roots.
Let me tell you something right quick.
Being whole ain't arrogance, it's deliverance. You won't find me in your convenience. I'm not an afterthought, I'm a movement. Unavailable, that's my blueprint. I rise above the noise and lies. I hold the line where glory flies. Ministry moves in how I choose. Unavailable, I never lose. Unavailable, ain't a mood, it's a ministry. Holier than your history. When I step out, heaven sings. I move with purpose, not puppet strings. Unavailable, cause I'm in my purpose. Each boundary I set makes me more righteous. Yeah. Unavailable. This my sermon, not your